Hi guys, welcome to Indian CEO School. Here we teach about sales and marketing. Sales and marketing is one of the hot niche a CEO or a person who was into business should know. Let's go on to the first slide. Before that, I'd like to share my vision with you. Here, I believe once you complete the course with me, you will be transforming yourself. And once you transform, I mean your signature can also be a autograph one day. So be stick on to me. It is little bit tough. It might be it'll take some time to learn, but still you can stay along the course. And if you have any queries, do comment me or message me directly so that I can reply to you and make you understand the topic better. Let's go on to the first slide. Here we talk about the fundamentals of marketing. For selling any product or service, or like to reach it to the direct customers, we need the help of marketing. And once we market, we generate leads. Leads means the customer who are potentially willing to buy. Once we get the leads, we have to convert them or close it by using sales techniques. There are multiple ways in the new era to reach out to the customers, understand their behavior, understand how much they are satisfied with the product. And there are multiple ways that we will be talking about in this in this course. First of all, I wanted to know a little bit on the marketing process. The marketing process starts with marketing research, where you understand which kind of customers or what which kind of customer really require your product. Once you understand the customers, you will develop strategies. In the strategy development, you can use multiple uh multiple ways, like maybe it can be campaign, it can be direct selling to the product, selling to the products, displaying the products to the customers, and there are multiple techniques for this. Once you develop the strategy, then it is comes to the implementation process. Implementation comes with marketing campaigns. You can run email marketing, WhatsApp marketing, run ads on FB and Instagram. Once you do the implementation, or also you can do BTL, that means ground level marketing, where you go to the um, apartments or maybe in residential area, put your flexes, everything. This comes under implementation. Once you implement it, then comes the monitoring and evaluation. In monitoring and evaluation, you understand how much reach you have obtained, how much people you have seen your uh, product or service. Once you understand and evaluate it, then comes the feedback integration. So you have to collect feedback from those people who have seen it, whether they liked it or not, or they just scroll through your ad, or they spend a lot of time see reading your advertisement. All these things comes here. Then comes the customer satisfaction. Once the customer use this product, we use certain NPS score, net promoter score, everything. Once the customer use the service or the product, they give you a feedback or a satisfaction score. So this is how marketing process works. For an effective marketing, we need to understand what is segmentation, what is positioning, what is targeting. These three things comes together to provide or to make your marketing effective. many of the people who does marketing, they end up in vain because they don't properly do the segmentation, they don't do the positioning. So here I'll be making you understand all this with a example. These examples are basically a segmentation process for a fashion retailer, and the second one is how Tesla has, or Elon Musk has positioned Tesla in the market. So once we go through this example, you will get a clarity on what is segmentation, what is positioning, how you can who can do the marketing in an effective way. I am sharing you a segmentation strategy used by a fashion retailer. So this is called mind map, where you can understand it very easily. So it starts from the data collection. He needs data to understand how the segments, how we can segment all these customers, and how he can increase the sale. The result of segmentation or positioning or targeting is basically more sales, increased sales, and increased customer satisfaction. Not only improving sales, but also customer satisfaction is also required for our product or service. So, what all datas are required? How these datas are sourced? This comes under data collection. For a fashion boutique, you can understand we we can we can collect the data directly through customer surveys. You might have gone to the Decathlon shop. There, they will give you multiple surveys, whether you like the product or all these things where you click on a star rating or anything. So these are customer surveys, and then comes the sales transaction. So once you buy the product, this data also we get a bill, and this bill can also be used for the data sourcing. And also many of the people buy through social medias, and while you buy through social media also, like some datas are shared with the shop. So these datas are also used. Then comes the data points. Once you have this data, so whatever data you have collected from your shop or a business enterprise, you comes to the data points. These are the parameters that are used to segment. There can be multiple parameters. One is customer age. We can divide them as like young, mid-career, and the old professionals based on their ages. Then comes income level. So once we understand whether the customer is having high income or low income, then also uh, we can sell the product based on that. Then comes the purchase history. If the customer has purchased high volume of products or high amount, or all these things comes under purchase history. Then comes the browsing behavior. How, let's say the customer is browsing through our online website, we can understand where he have scrolled and where which all things he have clicked. All these things, if the potential customer is having a uh, trendy trendy designs like casuals, these all we can understand with the browsing behavior and self-reported style preference. So this is basically whatever he inputs the website. So these are the data points that we collect. Based on that, we create a segmentation criteria. This comes as age groups, income levels, fashion preference. So these three parameters have been chosen by this fashion retail shop to do a effective marketing. So once it comes to the age group, he has divided all the products that is brought by the young adults, mostly students and everything. Then mid-career professional based on age, and old professional. Then comes income level, low income people, medium income people, high income people. Here, low income people, what he has understood, low income people always buys price sensitive, like very less price, and medium income always buy products which have like high quality at the same time budget level price, where high income people will only prefer brands. When it comes to the age also, the young adults, they often prefer trendy trendy dresses, and mid-career professional, they all have a specific mindset which one to choose. So this is why we do the segmentation. When it comes to the fashion preference, we uh, we divide the products as trendy, classic, and casual. Trendy trendy things are basically new arrivals. Once customers are directly, the customers, trendy means the customers who frequently buys the products which comes earlier into the market, the first buyers. And the classic is the people, customers who buy the normal kind of dress. Even after one, before 1 year also, they might be buying the same dress. After now also they are buying the same thing. So these are basically the classic categorization of the customer. And casual means they focus on comfort and utility. One, now we have segmented them. Now we are going to implement the segmentation using targeted market campaigns, customer promotion, and product assortment. So targeted marketing campaign means we are targeting the people. Let's say, let's say young adult, we have categorized all these young adults, and we are targeting them through social media ads with trendy, affordable styles. They are gonna see only these ads, while older people or high income professional receive email based campaign, because they are not in social medias, because they are always in work. They always watch out for their emails. So now he has took the database of the young people and directly has done social media advertisement among them. At the same time, for older professionals, he has directly used email marketing. There is no point of using classic collection in Instagram social media advertisement for classic collection. Only trendy design social media ads or uh, Instagram can be used. Then comes the customized promotion. Each Here, what happens is, based on their income level and fashion preferences, we give promotions. Promotions means we give a offer, discount, or something that can actually promote, or like promote this customer to buy it. Maybe some free bonus or rewards. All these things comes under customer promotions. So the customer promotions can be based on the income level. If high income people, we can send them offer discounts, brand launches, birthday offers, and all these things can be given. And for low income, we can give the products which are at very low budget and sell them at cheap price. Let's say if we have like low income customers, we only send them cheap price. We are not showing them brands. So the people who really want it gets the advertisement of the product they require. Then comes the product assortments. Here we actually um we actually talk with the retailer actually does is, he, for the customer preference, fashion preferences and the purchasing power of each segment, he actually ensures the product is sold out in these location. Let's say there are places he has shops where the places having the customers who are having less income groups. There is a place where these people live. They there he only sells cheap products. Where there is a high income area, he sells high income products, price products. What are the results of segmentation? Increased sales, customer satisfaction, and the loyalty. Increased sales, obviously the people who who sees the things they want in front of their screens or in front of their eyes, they buy it. So that's how, and we have segmented it properly and do the marketing on the right segment, we are able to increase the sales. Then comes the customer satisfaction. Once it is sold out, we ask the customer feedback and the shopping experience so that we understand how much satisfied they are. Then comes the loyalty. So you can provide cards or anything which can increase loyalty. They come to the same shop for multiple purposes. There are many techniques to do all this, even very small things that we adopt in the sales process can actually change increase the loyalty. Then now we are going to learn about the positioning strategy of Tesla. Everyone knows Elon Musk and Tesla. But before Tesla being launched, there was plenty of EVs in the market which were not sold, many gasoline vehicles which were sold highly. But after Tesla coming, he was actually make a difference. Why? Because he has positioned the product in such a way that he gets the highest sales. It's not only the one thing, it's a mixture of everything that helped him position the product or EV so that it got sold off or it got the right customer segment, and thus in the result increased sales and increased value. First, we will learn about the marketing brand identity. Here, there are three things we should note. One is innovation. What innovation he has brought? Sustainability and the luxury status. Once it comes to the innovation, Tesla is the only one company with the cutting edge technology with electric powertrain and autonomous driving system. There was no company which, even though they have a lot of things in the research and development, Tesla was able to put it into execution and was able to become a first mover in the market. Then comes to the sustainability champion. The brand also shows it is environmental friendly. Using electricity rather than gasoline reduces the pollution, hence saving carbon footprint. This also attract a lot of people who are very environment lovers. Innovate the people initially in the and because of innovation, many technology people, those who love technology buys this product. Then the sustainability, then comes the luxury. His cars are designed in a luxury way, even though it was it was saving a lot of gasoline. It has a luxury status symbol. Once you enters, you get the luxury. So these customer segment or the premium income customers were also targeted in this. Then comes unique selling proposition. What is is USP. First one is superior performance. Even though there were like a lot of um, gasoline vehicles, he was able to give a superior performance. The electric vehicles are better than these vehicles. He was able to put forward this while the other EV manufacturer never thought of doing this. They always produced vehicle which were like slow, whereas the other Ferrari, Lamborghini was so faster. But Elon Musk was or Tesla was able to show that this can provide superior performance. Then comes autopilot and self-driving capabilities. This autopilot feature has put Tesla in a very unique position where other competitors were not able to catch up. Then comes the supercharger network. He has the string web of charging areas or charging stations, which he focused a lot to bring the product into the market. What all problems the customer were facing, he was able to showcase it as unique selling proposition. Then comes the communication strategy. Here the sales is only done through website. Tesla never did traditional dealership, or he never had shop in the cities where the other companies all were doing this. So he was able to create a difference in communication strategy. Then comes the high visibility CEO. Elon Musk has his own brand apart from the Tesla's brand. This also created a difference in the communication strategy. Then comes the media and public relations. Here, Elon Musk were not doing or so much so much of marketing. Instead, he focused on product launches where he shows the technology. This launches actually improvised the way of communicating with the customer rather than traditional marketing. So the social media coverage, giving to the people the real product and announcing how the car is, how everything is, it really makes the difference how we communicate. So this you in your shop or your company or your product services, you can do all this and you can make it very unique so that it reaches the market. This then only what, even if you have a product or a service, it might not sell just because you don't know how to position, how to segment. Then the last point is competitive differentiation. Against conventional car manufacturers, he was giving this concept of electric vehicle, and also combined with the sustainability and the luxury, as we mentioned earlier. This was a competition that he gave to the conventional car manufacturer against EV manufacturers. The range and the charge number of charging stations the Tesla have was really competitive to the other EV manufacturers. So even though there were like existing EV manufacturer, Tesla was able to gain the market by projecting these ideas. Now we will discuss what all the impacts he has received because of positioning. He received a market leadership in EVs. The clear positioning in the EV market helped him to become the first brand for the consumers in the electric car market. Then comes the brand loyalty and advocacy. The person who was buying electric car through Tesla, he always makes sure that he is given the loyalty, the services, everything was done on demand basis, and even the charging wallets, everything was helped to retain the customer as well as the loyalty towards the brand. The premium brand perception. Even though there were EV manufacturer who has lower price model, people will always buy Tesla because it's considered as premium. Those who have Tesla are rich. So the people always wanted to showcase they are rich. They are not, even though the middle class, they just want to show the people by spending that they are rich. So this perception was also carried out by Tesla, showing he is a premium brand. Once you start comparing with the premium brands, you also become a premium brand. If you start comparing with the cheaper product, you become a cheaper brand. So that is how Elon Musk was able to capture this market, or he was able to do the effective market. Here I am going to teach you about the sales techniques and funnels. Before that, I would like to tell you, once you do the marketing, you get a lot of contacts or customer contacts, details, description, and you use this is going through a sales funnel where the the customer who is aware of the product is going to purchase the product. Here there are multiple stages. It starts with awareness, then the customer develops an interest towards the product. He might read our he read more of our blogs, or with the properties of the product and everything. Then now he is considering it. In consideration, he might read about the founders, how long the company is there. Once this is consideration is done, then comes an intent where he really wants to buy, but he is comparing with the other competitors. He might read how the pricing of our product and other product is, everything. Now once he thinks our product is better than that, in the evaluation process, once he understand his requirements or his needs are properly tailored by our product or service, then he goes for the purchase. Otherwise, the customer directly goes to the other competitors. So here we have to really does do a market research and everything to. I'll be teaching you how a software company has implemented sales techniques to improve sales. Here, if you analyze the work of a sales process of a software company, it starts with customer needs assessment. Then it comes to the customized solution development. Then it comes to a consultative selling approach. And finally, implementation and follow-up. In customer needs assessment, we we have to find what are the needs and what are the problems that are faced by the software client, that means we are by the client, and we also have to point out what are the inefficiencies that the client faces. So how will you understand the client. So you can use questionnaires, you can use analyze their systems, see the demo of the product, and you can understand what the existing product of the customer is. And also, when it comes to identifying the challenges, we have to actually address how your software company or your software solutions can really sort these challenges. Then comes the second stage, that is customized solution development. Here you have to focus on two things. One is tailoring the software for them, and another is demonstrating how much value it will add to the client. In tailoring software, you can customize the software meeting the exact needs of the client, like customizing the features, integrating with the existing solution, and also develop new functionalities. And once when you demonstrate the value, you can use the prototypes, case studies, and even demo versions of the tailored to the client's environment. Then is the consultative selling approach. You can build a relationship with the consultative selling approach, which is the sales representative focus on building trust and advising the client rather than pushing the products. Examples in this sales technique and sales funnels. The one is sales technique used by a software company. What the second one is the sales funnel used by Netflix. The sales technique, the first technique of sales or selling, if you have a software company, the first technique is customer need assessment. Once you understand the customer needs, then you go for the customized solution development. Then comes consultative selling approach. And then comes implementation and follow-up. In implementation and follow-up, you have to do the pilot implementation of the prototype where the customer client can easily understand their requirements are met. And also in the feedback loops, we have to take regular feedback from the customer to understand what are the issues faced by the clients and rectify it. I'm just going to do a example case study. The scenario, solution, and outcome. Scenario is, let's say, like a company is specializing in ERP systems, work with the mid-sized manufacturing firms struggling with inventory management and workflow efficiency. Solution. After a detailed analysis, the software company is able to enhance the inventory tracking capabilities and integrate it with the client's existing supply chain and management tool. Outcome, the customer leads to 30% redundancy reduction in inventory holding cost and 20% improvement in order processing time, significantly boosting the client's operational and efficiency and satisfaction. So this is the scenario, solution, and the outcome. It's a case study. Now I'm going to explain you the business impact. The business impact of the sales technique is increased customer satisfaction. Clients is actually free. Client is actually able to understand what are their inefficiencies and able to solve these problems. Then higher conversion rate. Since the solution is really meeting the customer requirements, it actually gives you more conversion. Then long-term partnership. The client actually partner with the software company for the ongoing future supports and the changes in the modification of the functions and requirements. So this is the sales techniques of a for a software company. Now I'll teach you the Netflix funnel optimization through big data. So you can, once you collect the data and analyze it, you can actually do the viewing habits, user interaction, device and location data, and able to do the funneling. So these are the data that we collect, that is viewer habit, user interactions, and device and location data. The Netflix actually understand how you are watching the series, when you watch, what you're watching, and every shows and movies, it's taking a complete detailed analysis. Then the user interaction, which all when you click, where you click, pause, stopping, rating, all these customer behavior and preferences are collected. Then comes device and location data. Netflix uses the location data of the customer also to understand the demographic demographic um demography of the customer. In the personalization strategy, the next one is a personalization strategy. Here they use algorithmic recommendation and the tailored user experience. In algorithmic recommendation, they use machine learning algorithms or artificial intelligence to give the movies and shows that the customer really wants to see. This will increase the chances of converting a trial customer to a paying customer. Then tailored user experience. The, the homepage itself, once you log in, always shows which you really wanted to see. They don't give you the same screen all the time. The screen always changes, which significantly enhances the engagement and satisfaction. This is the personalized strategy is used by Netflix to convert the customer from trial customer to the paying customer. Then conversion funnel optimization, the free trial and personalized content. Basically, Netflix gives the free trial for a period of time and providing a personalized content during this trial. This increases the conversion. Once the customer is used to the personalization, they of the chances of buying the product increases, and hence the customer is forced to subscribe automatically. Then the email campaigns. The Netflix uses the big data to segment its marketing campaigns, targeting users, tailoring the messages based on their showcasing the recommendation of the movies to watch, which movies have been released. All these are being used in the email campaigns to increase the engagement. Engagement and retention. This is used by continuous learning and feedback loops. Netflix algorithm uses the user interactions and everything to learn the customer and give personalized content. Feedback loops. Once the customer gives the feedbacks, ratings, and everything for each shows and movies, their systems are evolved in such a way that it shows more and more personalized content. What is the business impact of funneling? Increase sign up and marketing leadership. Often they'll get more and more sign up once the customer also refers his friends, which also the churn rate also decreases a lot because the already the personalized contents are being generated by Netflix for the customer. And market leadership. The big data funnel optimization gives the Netflix a upper hand above the other streaming video industries. So this is how the funnelization, the sales funnelization retain the customer and also brings in more and more customers again. Now coming back to the third lesson, that is digital marketing and branding. Here I'll teach you about the search engine optimization and ads, paper clinic, where these techniques are used by each and every one to capture the sales. I'll be teaching you based on as example the social media campaign done by Airbnb and also an example in SEO. Let's start with the social media campaign Airbnb used for in through Instagram, encouraging user participation, curating and sharing content, integrating UGC across marketing funnels. How they encouraged user participation using hashtag campaigns. The Airbnb used hashtags like Airbnb experience, hashtag leave there, all these hashtags which this not only provides a stream of content that can be used by Airbnb, but also it created a community of users around it. Then contest and features. The regular contest prompt users to submit their best travel photos and stories for a chance to be featured on Airbnb's official Instagram page. So basically, these contents were like the best travel photos, stories, and everything. These were posted on the Instagram page, and like this also gave more and more space for Airbnb also increase the sales. Then curating and sharing content. This comes under selection process and authentic storytelling. In selection process, Airbnb social media team curated user submitted content, selective stories, images that reflect the diversity and richness of Airbnb experience. They prioritize contents that showcase unique homes, exotic locations, and compelling host guest interactions. That it means they Airbnb social media team uh put all the stories in their official channel so that they gave more and more views. Then authentic storytelling. All the posts were like curated in such a way that they were telling the stories behind the photo, providing context, adding a personal touch that resonates with the followers. Integrating UGC across marketing channels, cross promotion. The contents that perform well on Instagram is often used in other marketing channels such as email newsletters, the Airbnb website, digital ads. This reinforces the brand message and maximizes the impact of successful content. Featured collection. Airbnb also creates themed collection on its Instagram page and websites such as unique homes or cities to explore, which are largely populated with UGC. What were the results and impact? Enhance brand authenticity by using real stories from real people. Airbnb underscores its commitment to authentic travel experience, which enhances trust and credibility among its audience. Increased engagement. Post featuring user generated content typically see high levels of engagement in terms of likes, comments, and shares. The active participation helps maintain high visibility in following followers' Instagram feeds. Community building. The use of UGC has helped Airbnb cultivate a sense of belonging among its users, guests, and hosts alike feel a part of a global community of travelers and adventurers, which fosters loyalty and repeat bookings. Example post. A story of the guest enjoying homemade meal prepared by their host with a caption of about the warmth and welcome they felt staying with the local family in Italy. A breakthrough view from the balcony of an Airbnb listing in Bali shared by a guest with a story about finding peace away from the hustle and bustle of daily life. So this is the social media campaign that is done by Airbnb. Next, we will go to the SEO strategy for local business. Let's say there is a local business. What all optimization, SEO optimization strategies they can use? Let's say you have a small shop where you sell juices. You can also have a website. And in the website optimization, you can use local keywords, Google My Business, GMB listing. You can put business in Google profile and meta description and title tags. In local keywords, you can use coffee shop in the city name, best key coffee in neighborhood. Of the name, you can give all these neighborhood uh, places and cafes near local landmarks. And Google My Business listing. This ensures your authenticity. Then meta description and title tags. You can give meta descriptions. And once that is there, then content marketing. You can put blog post, then you can create local landing pages where you can showcase more pictures and everything. Like if you are a coffee shop, you can even put like pet friendly areas, special drinks and everything, and you can uh, increase more and more content. Then backlink strategy, you can put local partnership, let's say partnership with other business and everything, so that it increases the authenticity in Google. Then press releases, you can put press releases like local news and everything that is there in web generated in other website. This also increases the SEOs. Then customer reviews and testimonial, respond to all the reviews that is made, like even good or bad and everything. Then encourage reviews, actively ask the reviews from the customers, and which will help improve the SEO. Mobile optimization, you can use a responsive design so that the website not only works on the desktop but also works on the mobile screen. And also the speed optimization, if you increase speed, it also effectively increase your Google ranking. What are the results and impact? Results and impact is increased visibility on Google. In Google, like even your shop, it's a virtual assets, and then high fruit traffic. Once you are in the online presence is made, people will come automatically to your location and it can increase the sales. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the session. Don't forget to follow, share, and comment. Stay with the journey.